to me, I'm just to myself. I let cheat on them, just to me.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfella Sports TV. What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Man, we're here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfella Sports TV, bro.
Hey, qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Hey, this is the 989 assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr. Shout out to Goodfella TV.
Tiger Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio, 140, and you're watching Goodfella TV.
Shout out to my friends from Goodfella TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
Hey, man, I sleepies. I barely feel like doing this, but I was like, let me get this out the way. I've been pushing this video back. So apparently they overturned the Tank and good brother Lamont Roach. Well, they didn't overturn it. They upheld the draw. I'll talk about that. Then we'll talk about Turkey. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all the notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Join the Patreon. So yeah, man, interesting thing going on. So I seen it last night. I was on the phone with Tom. I seen on Fight Hype saying that they wouldn't overturn it. Like I said before, it is what it is. That's boxing for you. That is boxing for you. It shouldn't surprise anyone about the state of boxing. All right. Boxing is built on corruption. For people who historically don't know about boxing, it is built on corruption. I don't know how many of y'all watched The Godfather Harlem, but it's, you see some of that corruption in boxing when the mob tried to get Muhammad Ali to take a dive, and Muhammad Ali refused to take a dive. You go back to, that's why people kind of don't really, put a lot of stock into Rocky Marciano. Some of them older fighters, Jersey Joe Walcott and, the Murderers Row, we just keep going on and on. A lot of those fighters, I ain't saying those, but a lot of fighters from that era was kind of seen as an unknown because, dives and carrying fighters was historically well known back then. So boxing is a sport that's literally the foundation of it isn't blood, sweat, and tears. It isn't that it's the ultimate gentleman sport. It is that it is super duper built on corruption. So once you start to actually learn the history about boxing, you notice that, it's a lot of corruption. That's just what it's been from the very beginning of its inception. And the home of boxing is why they call it the Queensberry Rules. Is Britain. It's Britain. But the ring has been advised. The New York State Athletic Commission has decided to uphold Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach fight results, officially keeping the bout a draw. In regards to the controversial no knockdown call in round 9, the ruling states since the bout continued for 3 more full rounds after the referee no knockdown call, all because boxers necessarily adjusted to referees' rules. The referee call was not the outcome determinative. My thing is this, then what about them jumping on the mat and wiping his face? Why do we have rules? Rules, a lot of people think rules is for the weak. Rules are to keep regular folks in line, because the very same people that succeed in this world, and especially in this country, they don't follow the rules. They don't follow the rules. Even you go to the judicial court system, there's a different set of rules for everybody. There's a set of rules when you go to child support for men. There's a set of women called child support for women. There's a set of rules if a man, let's just say crime of passion. If he get crime of passion, if he's trying to get crime of passion for the exact same scenario compared to his counterpart, his female counterpart, she will get it or get some type of leniency. He won't get it. He probably get manslaughter, if not murder, some type of degree. There's nothing fair about this country. There's nothing. This country's been built on the corruption, blood, sweat, and tears of people that they treat like shit in this country. And that's not just black people. I mean, go watch that movie. I don't know if it's still on Prime Video, The Killer of the Moonflower. It's a long ass movie, but it's very informative. So when you talk about this, it's always a popularity contest in this country, and that's the honest truth. And if you dig a little bit deeper in this story, it was said that Gervonta Davis, that PBC, they have what you call it? They have replay. Sorry, I'm like super duper I just got up out the bed. I'm super tired, man. So they had replay in New York, and they chose not to use it. Why did they choose not to use it? Because PBC said they was having production issues with their cameras. I said it's corrupt all the way around. They talking about and they talk about kind of 3-4 rounds went down after that, or maybe that would have changed the outcome. Like I said before, Lamar Roach, from my understanding, no longer a Golden Boy. He has no major backing behind him. They gave Tank a gift. Then they didn't address them, illegally wiping his face in between rounds. It's just to the point where it's like, what do we have rules for in boxing? What do we have rules for? Because somebody like Canelo Alvarez can pop hot, right? Somebody like Canelo Alvarez can pop hot and nobody bats an eye, right? It's forgiven. But then you have a guy that people think because he's with people think because he's in the people think because they think because he's with Snag or he looks like he's on Peds, that he's on Peds, and they'll be more invasive on him, invade his privacy, whatever, or insinuate that this particular fighter did this, that, and third, when nothing happened to the fighters that did. Dillian White still making money. Canelo still making money. Eddie Renasso, there has not been a full-blown investigation into Eddie Renasso's team. He had several fighters that he's been affiliated. That's all been popped top, from Luis Neri to Julio Cesar Martinez to Oscar Valdez, who still was allowed to fight a particular fight. Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on. So, like I said before, I mean, they wasn't going to they never do. It's the point. It was kind of like when the NBA first introduced replay, right? They introduced replay, and even though it was blatant that they got the call wrong, they wouldn't reverse it. What's the point of having replay? Same thing here. We've seen some heinous things going. Canelo popped hot. Did they open an investigation about the previous fight with Triple G? No. When they caught Margarito, did they go back and do an investigation on the Miguel Cotto fight? No. These people don't care. These commissions, let's talk about them. They don't care about nobody. They don't care about the fighters' well-being. They care about their pockets. This is why they don't allow guys who pop hot. They give guys slaps on the wrist, right? And it's okay because they bring money to the table. I mean, it's kind of similar to in college. Remember, they hit SMU with the death penalty. They called it the death blower in college, and that university is just not recovering. What that was in the 80s. That university just not recovering. It's a small private university. So you talking about it's been what, 80, 90, 2000s, 4 or 5 80s, 90s, 2000s, 10s. So it's been almost 5 fucking decades for SMU to recover, but we know it's corruption going on at Duke. I mean, we heard it. We heard people talking about how Krzyzewski rolling allegedly. Come on, how he rolled. Come on. We already know Alabama wasn't playing fair. We know a lot of these universities weren't playing fair, but who do they make the example out of? They make the example out of the small guy. They make the example out of small guys. They, oh, see, look here. We told you we would overturn this, or we told you we play by the rules. They make the example out of the small fry. Because the New York State Athletic Commission, just as Nevada, just as California, they don't care about Tank, they don't care about Roach, they care about their pockets. Do y'all understand how many fighters they probably have allowed to continue to fight when all parties involved knew that they popped hot or they was doing something illegal? Everybody had a feeling about Manny Pacquiao, and I'm just going to call it a feeling. Everybody had a feeling about Manny Pacquiao, right? If Manny Pacquiao was a nigga, do you understand there would have been full-blown investigation? They would have got him. So you got to understand where you stand at the totem pole at in this shit, it determines if you're going to get justice or not. This is why you have movies like John Q, where, you know, the father was willing to die on that hill and for a son to get some medical attention, because was he wrong? No, he wasn't wrong. The system is wrong. The system is wrong in general when you talk about anything. If you playing the game fair, you're going to get fucked. It's just the way it is. If you on the up and up, then you're going to get fucked. We done seen fighters knock fighters out. Like Andrade knocked out Lucian Bute and how they did it. And then to address Ellie Sackback talking about, well, it's lame for Lamont Roast to get lawyer. How do we change this shit then? How do we change it? How do we change it? How do we stop the Ryan Garcias from cheating, the Canelos from cheating, from PBC from cheating? How do we stop good fighters who or good fighters who fighting in good faith, who just want to be on the even playing field? How do we stop that? I love to hear y'all. How can I say this? I love to hear you guys answers. How do you stop this? If lawyering up is not the case, how do we solve these problems? How do we solve these problems, man? How do we fix it? How do we fix it? Please tell me, how do we fix it? I'm waiting. How do we fix it? Just asking for a friend. See, if getting a lawyer because you got cheated, you supposed to just sit here and take it. No, Diddy. You supposed to sit here and take it. You supposed to just say, well, you know, you supposed to take your moral victory and go home. That's my thing about it. If it continues to happen throughout the history of boxing, since y'all like a particular fighter, right? You supposed to sit here and take it. Come on. That's what I don't really understand. This dude flat out lost that fight, and they didn't address, you know, they didn't address him wiping his face. Now I heard the former New York head of New York State Athletic Commission, he did an interview with Beeb on Ringside Reporters. He did an interview, right? And he says that, well, that's a rule that should be changed. What's so funny is, oh, they should change the rule about them wiping their face on the ankle and taking it with the fight. It's always they want to change a rule when a popular fighter that they like, they always want to change the rule when it comes to some popular shit. Real talk. This is what niggas like. This is like lames like what's that? Ellie Sackback wants you. This is what they want the world to come through. This is what they want you to do. Crash out like this. This is how they want you to handle the matter. And unfortunately, that's how they want you to handle it in America. This is how they want you to handle it. Put a bullet in the nigga head. This is how they want you to handle it. Then they start to understand. I just talked about the John Q reference. Then they want to understand. You know, and I talk about how every day the society creates the villains. They create the villains that we end up having. I mean, in real life and comic books, for the majority of villains was created by society. It was created by common folk. Come on, when you got nothing to lose, is the most dangerous person in the world. Society creates villains. It really do. Society creates its own villains. Poverty creates villains. When people feel like, oh, I'm not on the even playing field, I got no hope, I'm oppressed, I don't get the same opportunities, this, that, and the third. Yes. Lamont Roach was already coming in the underdog. So to have to cheat the 16-1 underdog, that just let you know the caliber of bitch Gervonta Davis is. That just let you know the caliber of bitch that he really is. And then, you know, and let's talk a little bit about this. Now, apparently, and I might do a video, I might forget it because I ain't jotted down. Now, apparently, and that's all I got to say about that situation with Lamont Roach. We knew what it was. Now, apparently, Turki Alalshikh said he ain't fucking with David Benavidez no more, right? And you know, David Benavidez was on the line. He was on the line, and for the most part, he was on the line, and he basically said that he got to get with Al and them. You know, they got to sign off on it. After what happened to Gervonta Davis, that's it. David Benavidez is they last. What's that Big Sean song? My last. David Benavidez is they last. And guess what? Without fighting Benavidez or Better Be App, they have Nathan. What if David Benavidez is gonna jump up to cruiserweight and fight Gilberto Ramirez? We don't care about cruiserweight. Never have, never will. Niggas ain't cared about cruiserweight since Usyk Luda run, and before that, you know, it was like motherfucker James Toney and old buddy. Nobody cares about cruiserweight. So Turki said, I'm no longer interested in Bivol or Benavidez and will not bid on it. I think Bivol knows who has delivered for him and who hasn't. My advice to Bivol, don't be late because every day something changes. And that's what he's telling them. You know, he telling them, nigga, I will cut you off. It ain't shit that cut that off. You know, he cut you off. I blessed you with 2 fights, $10 million a piece versus Better BF. And that's why he told them F the WBC. That probably had, I'm guessing that had a lot to do with it. So like I said about David Benavidez, they know that David Benavidez is probably going to expose, and that's it. Tank got exposed. Benavidez is going to get exposed, and they're going to continue to pick different opponents for David Benavidez. They're going to stun his growth. He going to pick somebody, Sir Charles Johnson, right from Camelot, Lancashire neighborhood in the UK, and he gonna knock his ass out. He's gonna beat David Benavidez, or they gonna rob him too. So, like I said before, with Benavidez, it don't matter. Al Heyman ain't got to bend the knee. He ain't got to kiss the ring. It's a matter of time. He's on the network that they did not want to put PBC on in Prime Video. Look at the caliber of fights they putting on. Look, don't be surprised if they don't move on and do something else with Gervonta. It's a wrap. When Mayweather decided not to come back, Showtime and Viacom, they was out. So at the end of the day, Bivol been undisputed. I'm going to keep getting this money from Turki. And at the end of the day, when he disowned David Benavidez, that just lets you know right then and there that that they being difficult to work with. The PBC don't got no money, no juice, they ain't got no motion going on right now. But guess what? They want to still play hard to get. They can play hard to get. What y'all niggas say that hard to get pussy usually be trash. Mark Nash, salute. Travis Fury, salute. Black Jericho, what's going on? Ricky 245, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, ho. What's good? Brady Chief Cloud, Boxing Quest, New York State Connection wanted to check behind that beat. And they got to check. You know they got paid off, man. They don't give a fuck about no boxing. Boxing dead with this one. It's been dead. Harbor decision expect many fighters to use this tactic in the future. Exactly. And didn't address the disqualification part of it, man. Why does mixed martial arts UFC lightweight champion Alex Pereira won a boxing match with Usyk? I don't even know who that is, but shout out to him. Don't really care. Boxing is where the money is at. Shout out to Bryce. He said, well, hell, week is over, but it was fun while I laughed it. The fix was in. Yeah, you got to fix a 16-1 underdog. Come on, man. Super featherweight moves up to lightweight, named Lamont Roach, Roach, Javante Davis ass. I just got my hair done 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago. It was greasing my specs. And then he a whole blade, too. I exposed him in that video. He's a whole blade. He's a mook. How you know Shakur and Keyshawn laughing at Tank for getting whooped up about featherweight? Man, Shakur can't say nothing. He can't say Nathan. That nigga one of the worst fighters ever, dude. Nigga terrible. Jamel whooped Roach already. We can't really use where he was 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago to where he is now, but or cross them. But I don't want to hear nothing from Shakur Stevenson, dog. I don't want to hear nothing from them niggas, man. Fight each other, like Bud said. Need all these strings to get pulled just to get a gift over a guy who brought up and weight is crazy. Eddie Reynoso camp is effing a drug laboratory. Everyone is on high performance drugs over there, allegedly. Well, Ryan Garcia ain't training with him. He ain't training with him. Yeah, Ryan's not training with him this camp. T.O., Chatty Patty T.O., and I'll address T.O. And before this video is over, I'll address T.O. It's all about money. This is all about money. He said, I'm not going to bury my son. My son is going to bury me. He said, if Manny Pacquiao was a black American boxer, they would have ruined his. He wouldn't have a legacy. Let's start off there. He wouldn't have a legacy. He wouldn't even have got started. There have been times when the commission have overturned knockouts for a house fighter. I could believe it. I can't think of none, but I could believe it. Jimmy Mendy, the game is rigged. Yeah, the game is rigged. The game that you go out there and play every day is rigged. For everyday people that work outside the rules, we the ones that get demonstrated. We become the demonstration. And then when the people that can play outside the rules, and they successful, they under them people eye. And when they do something people don't like, they come get you. Look at Trump. Why is Trump doing all this? The first time around, he wasn't looking to expose where the funds was going. It's always been corruption with how the misutilization of funds and local politics, and obviously on the federal level. He didn't do this the first time. He doing this to destroy Joe Biden. Biden is almost fucking dead. Now, this could be a nail in the coffin in the Democratic Party. And now they getting behind this. They found a full-fledged Keisha, even though she's a parent, she's an immigrant. Her parents are immigrants. This Jasmine Crockett hoe who said a whole bunch of nothing. But this is, him, them doing Doge and, finding where the money at, man. You can do that with Republicans. You could do that with local levels. It's just corruption all the way around. But he just doing that because he got a V for vendetta against, Joe Biden and the Democratic Party. They didn't let Trump run as a Democrat. That's why he ran as a Republican. So he always had a bone to pick with him. This new boxing league might be the key. The sanctioned by commission need to totally rework. We get there. They don't want to stop it. They want the environment where the favorite fighter stable can get a win over at all costs. Same thing with the NBA. You look at LeBron. Why did they allow Luka to go over there? And I don't watch it. They told me they got 46 free throws the other night. I know they went in overtime. It doesn't surprise me. That's why a lot of people just walked away from basketball. Like it's LeBron need more help than a remedial student with a helmet on his head and drooling from his motherfucking mouth. Right, and that's what they think drive ratings. I'm good, bro. I rather if sports ain't gonna be organic, or close to organic, I'd just rather not watch, bro. All the great things: Boston, Cleveland, Detroit, Minnesota, Oklahoma City Thunder's doing. We tired of Steph Curry and LeBron. And then they just, notice like a lot of this shit be rigged. Him pulling up on Stephen A. Smith like that. They doing this to get the TV ratings up. We don't care, nigga. Just hoop. Just hoop. Let everybody have a legit chance to win. That's how you been. The NBA is just like, if you really want to watch a sport that they ain't fucked up yet in America, if you don't like soccer, man, I recommend you watch hockey. I recommend you get into hockey, bro. He said they about to make boxing 2-minute rounds. Man, the NBA, they're gonna be playing 50 games. What they Gen Z, Gen X, what is these niggas, man? Gen Z's, Gen X, or whatever, man, it's pussies. Your soul is required in hell. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a special place for a lot of these people. He said they couldn't overturn a draw. Only way you can change if Tank was deemed a winner. They'll turn into a no contest due to the mishap referee. But other than that, no harm. No. If he broke the rule, he should have been disqualified. If there was a scoring, even on the scoring thing, if that was a knockdown, I don't care what he did the last. He still had the same 3 rounds after the knockdown to knock him out. He didn't. On 2 different levels, he should have been the winner off of disqualification, which you didn't address there, and off of that. But it's all good. He straight hit him with the Luger. Yeah, it's all good. He said no point in fighting. If you don't get the knockout, you ain't gonna get even shake. Man, Tank is them niggas is done. Tank is done. Tank really ain't fighting nobody, so we ain't got one. But he for 50 hours Saudi just to leave before the main event. Who you talking about? David Benavidez? He said it's going to be interesting to see Gervonta and his fans go against Turki and Dana. I think we're gonna retire. And then gonna open up a cleaners. The corruption is on full display with it is. I can actually see Gervonta Davis threatening Dana White in the future. Yeah, they played overtime though. But 46 is still Wild House way. In your life, you watch the sport. Have you seen a bad? Have you ever been overturned for a bad call? Well, you've seen replays, and it's probably been times in this sport of boxing. I can't remember them that they overturn some shit probably, but he right. They don't do that. The NBA they just apologize. NFL just apologize. They not replaying it. It is what it is. It is what it is. But he was disqualified. He should have been disqualified. Shorter steroid use is, they didn't even overturn Devin shit to a win. So, like I said, because it's a lot of shit that come with that. Overturning that, then the casinos got to pay out different. You know what I'm saying? The casinos got to pay everybody out different, so they won't. So it ain't even no point. If Terrence Crawford took a knee like Gervonta, I guarantee they would have overturned the fit. Now with Turki behind him, said Benavidez 15 hours there and back not to see them. Oh, he didn't even make it to the main event. I didn't know that. Where I said, have you seen a dude take a knee in the mirror around the corner and stick his? Yeah, he should have been disqualified. He should have been disqualified. But let's talk about Turki and this boxing league these niggas doing, man. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. So brother Eddie Hearn don't like it. Okay, we'll talk about that. Brother Eddie Hearn don't like it. All right. So for the most part, they're starting a new boxing league for those who don't know. So a lot of boxing fans is they minds are all fucked up, right? They first thing is this, oh man, it won't work. Who gonna join it? Them UFC contracts is not gonna fly in boxing. I mean, who else signing and paying fighters? If Turki Alalshikh got 13%, it's going by 13% of the zone. That means he part owner of the zone, right? Then he turn around. Apparently, this TKO boxing is going to take over the boxing dates on Top Rank. So when boxing run out in August 2025 on ESPN with Top Rank, they picking that up. Tell me where fighters gonna go. Tell me where fighters gonna go. PBC don't have no dates. Where will fighters go to get their roll on? Guess what? Eddie used the zone. If Turkey is part owner of the zone, what is what is Eddie gonna do? What does Eddie got? Shakur Stevenson on one fight deal. He probably just gonna plug in with Turkey and them. So what do Eddie got? Top Rank has nothing. And they working with Turki Alalshikh. So once you really look at it, where are these guys going? Who putting money up? Viacom ain't putting money up. CBS, MTV, BET, Showtime, they out. HBO out. Fox out. NBC out. ESPN going through them now. The Zone. The Zone is the only place, but guess what? Turkey might own 13% of the Zone. He owned the ring belt. Now he got affiliations through this boxing league with ESPN. You know, in Prime Video, they don't have no money. They can barely keep their own people working. So where's a fighter going to go? ESPN fighters now under Turkey umbrella. You know, Dana White, I'm not Dana White, but Eddie Hearn, and I play the audio. He said, I don't know if I'm going to be involved in this. If you ain't, it don't matter. You don't have Nathan no more, nigga. They wanted AJ and Fury. You ain't, it's over. Fury walked away, and AJ is cooked. You know, you got a whole bunch of John Ingletons and English Muffin McGraths and Tim Jernigan's and Pat Lee. Man, nobody want to see that shit. We don't even want to see Shakur Stevenson hoe ass. So what do we have? What do he have? Where else is anybody gonna go in this game? Where are you going to go? Al don't got no room for you, and wherever else you go, it's Turkey, the Zone, Turkey, Riyadh season, Turkey, TKO, Dana White, Turkey. It don't matter. Now, Dana White says that they still gonna work with the sanctioning belt bodies in his boxing league. That's what he said in his monologue talking about this. That's what he says. But the first thing that most people's minds go through, oh, the contracts. Why y'all care about these niggas' money? They've been stealing money. They've been getting overpaid for the last 10 to 15 years. Oh, these fighters won't be these contracts. Okay, go get a better contract. Go do it on your own. We'll see how that go. They got no choice. They absolutely have no choice. They have waited for the perfect time to corner them. There is no market for boxing. You got Prime Video spending pennies. Top Rank don't have a home. Most everybody on the Zone. That's it. Damn, the Chiefs wide receiver got arrested. Came to my phone. When niggas get arrested, boy, they don't waste no time sending it. DV, felony DV. Xavier Worthy arrested Friday on felony DV. Man, I wish I had the sound clip. What's wrong with you niggas? 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 These hoes play a dirty game. You got to learn how to walk away, control your emotions. You know, it's always another hoe. It's always another woman. Don't let women get you out of body, man. In the long term, it ain't going to be worth it, young brother. Women, a lot of women are sent here to destroy you. Get you a woman that's sent here that want to build. A lot of these women be wanting to destroy. They don't even want a piece of what you got. A lot of them want to come in your life to destroy what you got going on. Oh, he's look like he's on the up and up. I just want to fuck his life up. That's what they say. They don't be like, oh, how can I fit in his life and get to where he's going and do life with him and be rich with him? No, a lot of these cynical women today, I want to destroy him. Like they going to buy some fucking, they going to buy some a Gucci bag or a Birkin bag, or they going to buy a fur. That's how they picking you niggas. Oh, he looks nice. He looks like he has a nice life going on. Let me see if I can just destroy it. And being raised by single mothers is helping y'all fall victim to that. Being emotional and all that. You know what they believe. They believe all women too. So your word mean nothing in the court of law as a man. Your word mean absolutely nothing. That young brother possibly throwing, look at Ray Rice. Bitch was tripping, sent that hoe to the upper room. Never had another career again. She's still with him. They will try to destroy you at all costs. A lot of women just say, how can I get this life and fuck it up? I just want to fuck his life up. That's what they look at. I'm telling you, dog. I think so many of these niggas then gave up. A lot of these niggas went gay. A lot of these niggas just say, I'm getting a passport. A lot of these men talk about I'm good or I'm asexual when they ain't. I mean, shit, think about it. Even if you trick with a trick, with a chick or whatever, and they chatty patties too. You might blow up and be an actor. Oh, I remember he used to trick with me and he liked this. They'll lie a lot about it. It's nasty work, man. Really, you gotta try to surround yourself with a couple good people and hope, but hope it go the right way. But you gotta be prepared, man. People will destroy you. They will see niggas do this shit too. It ain't even that they trying to get something from you. They just say, man, fuck this nigga. He see, I see the potential in him. Let's destroy him. You be like, damn. Think of Michael Jackson, man. What's that movie? That song Jermaine came out with, talking about his skin color and shit. I thought that was fake and that was real. I said, damn, Jermaine was hating like that on his own brother. He like, damn, he was hating like that. Friends like that who need enemies, bro. I heard that song that Jermaine made about Michael Jackson back in the day. I said, damn, who can you trust? Who can you trust, bro? Like, damn. They're like, damn, man. But yeah, man, hopefully that brother, hopefully facts come out and it's in his favor. But like Boots making some fucking excuses. I mean, I may talk about that in the video. Eddie Hearn, that nigga out here hating. I'm a hater like you, but my wrist big. Eddie Hearn out here hating. You know how niggas try to not hate, but like try to keep it cordial, but not want them to know you ain't no hater. They want to kind of not let you know they a hater or whatever. I'm trying to find the Eddie Hearn shit, man. I can't find it. Hold on. I can just find the audio. So give me a minute. Hold on. But yeah, I'll get to this audio that he said. We got Miles here throwing a hissy fit. This nigga woke me up twice last night. 3 times last night to use the bathroom. You better get the fuck out my face. He just turned around and said, man, nigga, what if he turned around like, pussy, I'll kill you. He just bit me. I probably would have it coming. Me and our girls are talking, what if he can talk, man? He had a lot of shit to say about me. Oh, here we go.
There's a couple of comments from His Excellency and Dana White that probably rattled a few feathers and cages of the boxing promotional and governing body world. For me, I'm pretty chilled, really. I think it's very exciting. I think that any time that someone like Dana White and TKO want to move into the sport or the sport that you're operating in, it shows you where the sport's at. And I think I disagree with Dana and Turkey that boxing's broken. I think actually boxing's in a great place. It's always been in a great place, but it has peaks and troughs. Boxing's always been hot, but His Excellency's come in, shaking it up and made it much hotter. there's another level I think we can go with. Does that come from a league structure? Maybe. I mean, look, TKO have got the ESPN contract from Top Rank, it looks like, which is a big plus for them, and they've got a huge business and promotional voice. So, yeah, I want to see more about the league. I don't know if we're involved or whatever, but I do know that we have a great relationship with Dana. We know we've got big plans for Times Square event that we're doing, Riyadh season events, fighters on the card, etc. But, we have a huge business with over 35 shows a year globally and huge TV contracts. So we were fine before Riyadh season and we'll be fine after Riyadh season. But what we love is Riyadh season. I love working with His Excellency and I love the opportunities it's delivering for the fighters and the sport. And I expect that.
And what he not really telling you is that the nigga owning 13% of the zone, he gonna have a lot of say so in the zone. So you kind of see how he trying to diss them, but not diss them where, okay, maybe I'll be involved in it. If I'm not involved, I remember I said, fuck them. You got to watch people like that, right? So he can say, we did all these fights globally. We was fine globally. Guess what? If you're doing really, really well without somebody, why work with him? He wasn't. The sport is not doing well. It's only hot right now because of Turki Alalshikh. The sport is not in a good place. It has a lot to do with Eddie Hearn, has a lot to do with Al Heyman, has a lot to do with Bob Arum, has a lot to do with Frank Warren, has a lot to do with all you guys because y'all failed to work together to make these fights. Now, y'all could blame Al and say Al didn't want to work with nobody. Fine, y'all had each other to work with. And every now and again, y'all work with each other, but by not working for each other, y'all created the boxing apocalypse, where it's really it's nothing going on right. Everybody has divested in America for boxing. All the American networks, TV networks have divested. Netflix just want to do big events here and there. They don't want to make a major commitment. But a lot of Americans have divested away from cable television. That is true in a way too. So, but with Prime Video, that deal wasn't even supposed to go through. That lady pushed that deal through without the proper authorization. So PBC shouldn't even have the deal with Prime Video. That lady illegally pushed that deal through and they fired that ass. I talked about that last year, a couple years ago. I talked about it. So, yeah. So he could say, well, it's hotter than ever. It's only hot because of Turki Alalshikh right now. It's only in a good place because of Turki Alalshikh. And you can say, oh, yeah, we've been doing shows and globally been doing this. If you were doing so well on the up and up when you was talking about how well you did with that $1 billion, dude, you wouldn't even need Turki Alalshikh the way you doing. The way you leaning on Turki Alalshikh, you have nothing to offer that anybody's interested in. Maybe you can deliver Pacheco versus Christian Mbili, but nothing. We don't care about Shakur Stevenson unless he about to fight guys that we want to see. He has absolutely nothing. All his fighters are getting beat in 5-on-5. They always getting beat on. AJ got beat on. I mean, all these niggas getting beat on. So it sounds like a man that just kind of like, oh, yeah, fuck him if I ain't really involved. But if I'm involved, yeah, it's going to make it even better or whatever. Yeah, that's what it is. Trying to put all his chips all over the roulette table to make sure he leave with something. Oh, we have a great relationship with Dana, but I'm not sure this is going to work. And hold on. I agree with what the hell he just said, so y'all can understand. He said, I disagree with Dana White, His Excellency, when it says that boxing is broken. Boxing is not broken. Do y'all agree with that? I agree with Dana. It's hotter than ever. It's not hotter than ever. Where was you at in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 70s, even the early 2000s, even the beginning of the early 2010s? It was hotter then. So I don't know what he talking about. Eddie just be fucking lying. He said boxing's not MMA. The motto don't just flick over to another sport like that. With its history, with its management, its purses particularly, it looks like TKO is taking over the ESPN days to Top Rank. Clearly, with ESPN and platform, TKO is a great opportunity to start a league. Now, the problem with this is also there's a rumor going out there. I don't know if y'all heard. There's a rumor where they're trying to eliminate the Muhammad Ali. They tried to eliminate the Muhammad Ali Act, which stops a promoter from being a fighter's promoter and manager, or stops a fighter from being promoted and managed by the same company, which I'm guessing is a common practice in the UFC. So I heard they trying to push to stop that. So I don't think I'm deluded when I say I'm the best promoter in the world. Okay, we can have that. when asked if Turki, Alalshikh, and Dana White TKO boxing leagues threaten this company. For me, when you have a great business, you have 35 shows a year in Riyadh season, whether Riyadh season is there or not, it doesn't really matter to me. It should. Nobody cares about your rinky-dink ass shows outside of Riyadh season. Don't forget, ain't Turki putting the money up for his show with Chris Eubanks and Conor Benn? I could be wrong. Chris Eubanks Jr. and Conor Benn, I could be wrong. The only fights that you want to see in boxing is these promotional companies come together. And it ain't that many fights left that you really want to see. You dying to see. What Soulja Boy say? Let's bring that beat back. Go front, back, left, right. Let's bring it back. Hearn criticized Alalshikh one belt plan. It will limit opportunities. Y'all got too many opportunities. What you need 3, 4 belts for? This is a great opportunity. You will get the best fighting the best. You don't need 4 or 5 belts. Destroying y'all destroyed the sports. People like Eddie Hearn helped destroy the sport. Now he's here to build it up the right way. He said one belt in boxing isn't revolutionary. It's been discussed many times until now. We haven't had the financial firepower to make it happen till now, Eddie Hearn says. He said, I wouldn't underestimate the value of a world championship belt. The 4 belts, IBF, WBA, WC, WBO, to a fighter, the legacy and the history that comes behind the fact that heroes had the belt. They don't care about being champions no more. Once again, it's another great time to do it. I don't care about legacy. I just want the money. I don't care about belts. We heard Keyshawn say it. We heard Gervonta say it. They don't care about being world champions no more. Ain't you tired of paying a sanctioned belt body that'll do nothing for you? I can't do nothing for you, man. I can't running for your life. It also sometimes there's the only one champ. Other people don't really get an opportunity to fight for world championship. But I'm really big believer in finding out who's the best. If there's a way to do it, I'm for it. If you're really a big believer, one champ, one face, one belt, one boxing, one belt. Ain't this regular, super, WBC, IBF, WBA? No, one belt, one champion. Pussy. He not for that. That way they can't use the sanctioned belt body to manipulate people. This would be the best thing to happen for boxing ever. He know his business is gonna get cut off at the legs. I don't think his boxing is broken, but when people talk about fixing it, certainly it's not a quick fix. I agree with that. A quick fix. With his excellent financial power, maybe things can happen in time. Look here, man. When motherfucker, there's nothing broken boxing. No, niggas tired of people like Eddie Hearn profiting off the misery in boxing. Lying all the time, profiting off the misery in boxing. That's what he been doing, profiting off the misery in boxing. That's what he been doing, profiting off the misery in boxing. He's somebody, they like boxing the way it was, where it was shitty. They like boxing the way it was when it was shitty. That's what they like. And they know him coming to shake it up. All that corruption, backdoor money, all that shit about to go. They gonna have to get their money on the up and up. They gonna have to get their money on the up and up. So, so be it, but that's what it is. That's what it is. So go through some comments and then we'll finish off about Canelo, talking about Gervonta. And then I'll get the hell up off here. So, but let's see where the last comment we left off at. Manny, what's going on? He said you always need a Tito Jackson in your corner. Vinny, what's going on, brother? Salute. Bunch of nothing. He said it was a great fight. It wasn't great, man. It ain't a great fight with corruption over. Y'all Tank fanboys, man. Eat a dick. For literally any fanboys in boxing, eat a dick. I always remember him as the first boxer to get time out in boxing. Tank's a bitch. We all knew that. Gennaro, salute. He's a switch hitting, switch hitting fact. Let me stop it. Let me stop myself. Gennaro, salute. He said MLB was dropped from ESPN last. Was they? Seriously? I don't believe it. They dropped the white man sport from MLB? Oh my God. Hold on. ESPN breakup means for MLB. Yeah, nobody watch. Baseball is the worst sport to watch on TV. It's a great sport to listen to on the radio. It's a great sport to play. And if you like being outdoors and doing everything but watching it, going to the game, it's a great game. Real spill. Turkey's doing it the right thing. WBC, WIBWO to the side by making only one belt and one name in each weight class. Facts, Damian Cooper. Trick, what's going on, bro? So, yeah, that was it. So, for the most part, Canelo Alvarez, which I'm getting bothered by Miles, he's been very, 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 very clingy. Very clingy. Let me finish this first, buddy. Man, you go to Twitter, all you see is ass. No, Threads, all you see is ass. That's all women got to understand. A lot of women got to offer is ass. That's the first thing they put on their profile pictures is their ass. Am I lying? But here we go.
He take a knee. You need to lose like 10-8 that round at least, no? And plus the corner go up and put a towel in the face. That's a disqualification for sure. I'm talking about the rules, but it's not my business.
So you already said it's not his business. Francis Demetrius Johnson left the UFC for a reason. Dana White robs his fighter. I don't care about their money. Who gives two fucks in the damn? You think these fighters ain't getting robbed by Eddie Hearn, Al Heyman, Bob Arum, they managers, they other managers? They ain't getting robbed. They getting robbed too. I don't give a fuck about them getting robbed. Are we gonna get the best fights? I don't care nothing about they don't care if they short me on my check at my job. These fighters don't give a damn. Why do we care about their paper? Why we care about their money they're getting or they getting robbed? That's all. They better make sure they got their finances together. They better make sure they lawyer up. That ain't got shit to do with us. Why do y'all care? Oh man, the fighter's not gonna get paid on the Dana White. Good. Them bitches gotta be back in the ring in 3 to 4 months. They gonna fight 3 or 4 times a year. Good. We gonna get some real action. Well, Dana White don't be paying them, and so what? Did that stop them UFC fans from buying the fights? Did the morality stop them? No, I don't care nothing about them fighters' pockets. It's fighters that made 500 million, hundreds of millions of dollars, and they still broke at the end of the day. Don't really care about it. I hope they pimp the shit out of these fighters, bro. Rob them niggas. They've been robbing the fans and destroying the sport. They deserve to pay what they owe in my Riley voice. Tank gonna lose the ain't gonna be no rematch. I guarantee you they not rematching Lamont Roach. Ain't gonna be no rematch. He mad. He mad. Here, tell the people why you mad. Come on, get up here. Tell people what is your gripe. What is your gripe with me, brother? I know you need a bath. What's the problem? Don't you lick me. This dude's a baby, bro. You a baby. You a baby. You a baby. All right. Dial. I'm almost done. He said, in boxing, more money the fighters make, the less actors. Exactly. I appreciate it. Put these hoes on the blade, nigga. He hear you and your friends on here hating on Tank. That's why he mad. Good. Yeah. Yeah. I hope Tank ain't wake up this morning. How about that? I'm really hating on that nigga. I hope he ain't wake up this morning. I hope not Keyshawn. Yeah, him too. Fuck Keyshawn. I hope Shakur ain't wake up this morning. I hope Ryan Garcia ain't wake up this morning. I hope Ryan Garcia mama didn't wake up this morning. Hope his daddy become a hoe ass whittler, his racist ass. Oh, I mean, we can go down the list. And I'm actually in a pretty good mood this morning. Who else? Oh, Tia Female Lopez. Hope him and his bitch ass daddy didn't wake up this morning. Yup. Who else? Oh, I wouldn't even about to talk about Canelo and Tank. Yeah. I forgot what I'm gonna talk about, but I ain't gonna talk about Canelo and Tank. I'll do a video. Who else? Canelo, the whole Eddie Renasso team. Don't care if they don't wake up this morning. I can't really think about nobody else to hate on this morning. I don't really dislike too many more people. I hope Triple G didn't wake up this morning. Hell yeah, fuck Triple G too. Who else we got? I don't know. Oh, fuck Angel Reese. Hope that bitch didn't wake up this morning. Shit. Who else we got out in this hole, man? Kanye. Yeah, fuck Kanye West too. Yep. I wish he didn't wake up this morning, be with his mammy. I don't like him. Shout out to Antonio Brown, though. I hope he woke up this morning. Real nigga. Shout out to Antonio Brown. Real nigga, man. Shit, Bob Arum almost gone anyway. Enjoy your last 3 breaths. Damn, man. Who else I don't like around this hole, man? I say Canelo, Ryan, Eddie Renasso, Oscar Valdez, Luis Nery, shit, Too Cool the Superstar. I hope that bitch ain't wake up this morning either. Garfield the coke sniffing cat. Hope he didn't wake up this morning and snitch over at the boxing voice. Hope that hold it. I hope he woke up on the wrong side of the grave this morning. Yeah, I said it. Fuck that. I said it. I sure did. Nah. I fuck with Earl. Shout out to Earl for taking the challenge. I ain't gonna do that to that brother, man. Shout out to Earl, man. Hope is all is well. I think he took his ass whooping like a man. Rolly, that's my nigga, man. Shout out to Rolly, man. Let's be real. Oh, doesn't matter until boy. Yeah, I don't think Floyd meant that. Tank, man. Yeah. I hope Tank don't. Cardi B, hope that hoe don't wake up this morning either. He said, "Damn you, man. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Shit. Conor McGregor ain't did nothing to me. He good white peoples. He good white peoples. I ain't seen him. I don't think he took no coochie from no black woman. And that old man he put hands on the bar at. I mean, he was white. He was Irish. He threw that chair at Khabib. He wasn't no nigga, so I ain't got no qualm with that white boy. Now, if it was a black woman, he did that too, or a black fighter. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Khabib though. I ain't gonna cap though. Glorilla, nah. I want to hit that from the Bizak. Let me hit it from the back, then we can have that conversation. I'm gonna hit that. Nah, man. Fuck Kanye. Kanye. I don't even think he worth even mentioning. What Triple G do? He not even around. Yeah, fuck Triple G. I'll never like Triple G. I got 1,000 videos hating on Triple G. Dolce wild for that. Well, it was explained to me like, you know how these hoes is, man. She had a straight boyfriend and he lied about being straight. So That's how she felt that way, but I may address that. I may not. He said, wilding, man. I ain't wilding, man. A lot of y'all niggas just don't want to admit it, bro. I know some of these motherfuckers don't need to wake back up. Yeah, black people who hate black people don't need to wake up this morning. That's first and foremost. But Glorilla, I need some ass first. Yeah, I need that ass first. Then we can have that conversation. Need that throat too. Give me that throat on the boat. I'm wearing the rubber though. Fucking with Glorilla. Hell yeah. That bitch gonna be rolled all the way up. Oh yeah. So apparently Najee and Teofimo Lopez. That's what I wanted to talk about. Najee, shout out to Chris. Chris feel me? Shit. All them hating ass Haitian niggas, man. Hope they don't wake up this morning. Everybody hating on Haiti. Hope they don't wake up. Hope they don't wake up this morning. Hell yeah. You agree with me? Hell yeah. Fuck that. Stop being so nice. They ain't being nice with us. Shit. Y'all see Offset try to come at Elon Musk because he wanted to pardon Derek Chauvin. Like, okay, where was his energy at when it was time for y'all? Y'all Draco bad and bougie. Why none of y'all niggas down there get y'all Draco and send George Zimmerman to the upper room? Yeah, get fuck pardon them. I don't care. If that make black people wake up and get angry enough to galvanize with each other, then so be it. But shout out to Najee. Hey, Najee was about to fire on T.O., bro. Najee was about to fire on T.O. I know that stands. Hey, T.O. was shook. Yo, Najee was about to fire on T.O. I swear to God. Najee was about to fire on T.O. Najee was about to fire on T.O., bro. I promise you. Najee was about to fire on T.O., bro. Hey, come here, man. Come here, man. Come here. Sit down. Najee was about to fire on T.O. Oh, my mama. T.O. was scared as hell, bro. Najee a big dude, too, you could tell. Or T.O. just that small, no diddy. Najee was about to fire on T.O., dog. Sit down, sit. You've been bothering me all morning, bro. Najee, I ain't about to play, but Najee's about to fire on this nigga, man. That nigga T.O. was scared, bro. Look at the little white girl back here. Yeah, look at him. I don't see what's wrong with calling black people monkeys. I don't understand it. I mean, they do look like monkeys. I mean, they eat bananas. You know, when I go to the gym, I always see somebody black and they're eating bananas. So, I mean, I don't really understand. You guys are like primitive primates. I mean, I don't understand it. Why do you black people just don't embrace being monkeys? That's what he look like. That's what he looking like. He didn't say anything wrong. You know, bananas really have a lot of potassium. I don't get it. I mean, these black people just walk around here angry for no reason. Forget about slavery. We gave you Nikes. We gave you LeBron. We gave you Stephen A. Gave you Kanye. You got your stimulus and your Section 8 for welfare. Why are they so freaking angry? He looks like a fucking monkey. I'm telling you, he looks like one. That's how your face he got on. Come on, man. But they got to stop giving T.O. motion. This is what he want. They got to stop giving T.O. motion. They got to stop giving T.O. motion. This is what he want. Yeah, you know, I only said monkey 2 times. I said monkey, brass monkey. I only said monkey 2 times. You know, the first black man was a monkey named Lucy. What's this nigga? The face that Najee got. Najee really almost forgot where he was at. Najee was about to smack 5 T.O. And I would have bailed that nigga out. I promise you, we would have got the bread up, bailed Najee out, got him legal represent. You know, T.O. would have been in court pointing at niggas, man. This is bigger than Nino Brown, my black brother, my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? T.O. would have been snitching in court, bro, on Najee and shit. Yeah, that's the monkey that did it. That's the monkey that did it. There you go. That's the monkey that did it. That's him in court. That's the monkey that did it. Him right there. Monkey in 1005. Player Monkey 1005 from the Squid Games. Oh, we're really gonna have you in family court. That hoe got the money. I'm broke. I ain't got Nathan. She gonna be paying me. She gonna be paying me. I ain't shooting up the club in that hoe though at all. Too many tattoos for that. He said, T.O. Yeah, that's what I want to about. He pulled up on T.O. T.O. got saying, Keo got the bagging up and shit. Yeah, yeah. That's how you do when you could, like, when you confront, especially somebody that do blatant racism or especially passive aggressive, like racism or passive aggressive fucking with you, and you come at them like that, then they try to play the victim and then they paint you as the villain. That's why you gotta know how to handle that. Black media should not even talk to T.O. They shouldn't even talk to him. They should walk right by him. Don't interview, don't talk to him. Nathan. Then he started talking, like, then he said something else about black. I'm black. Let me see if I can pull that up. Then he started talking about, like, I'm black and I'm black and I got a black stroke game. Like, what? If you had a black stroke game, that flight attendant would have been under your thumb. That flight attendant wouldn't have walked out at you. Don't walk away. My love won't hurt you. Come on, man.
And tell me right now, what kind of Latino fights the way I fight? Not one, because I'm as great as I want to be. There you go.
Is that because you did study a lot of great black fighters?
Black fighters. I was around black fighters, schools with black fighters. Everything you can think of. My stroke game probably more black than fucking Latino, bro.
What do you think of Terrence keeps?
If you had a black stroke game, that flight attendant wouldn't have ran to a real black man. Let's have that conversation. So, like I said before, man, this dude, stop talking to this nigga, man. If you black, don't talk to him. Don't go to the fights unless he fighting a black fighter. I wouldn't even pay him no attention. He want to be black. No, come here. Sit your fried chicken Christian ass down. Sit down. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your service. We're all the white girls. Y'all seen Umar out here, his kid out here, man. Hey, when you got black people who need enemies, real talk. Look at Umar's daughter, 22 years old, struggle streamer. He said, I paid child support since before she out the womb. That's why when the kids come on there online talking all this, and I need to hear everybody's story, bro. You and your Charleston white boys today, man. I'm telling the truth. That's how that white man was looking. Keep Ryan and T.O. far from the culture. They snakes. Ryan and Earl, whole team, T.O. snake. But in the end, yeah. Oh, yeah, we cool. It's an understanding. Like, yeah, right. I want to put my hand, man. Bud should have put his motherfucking hands around that ninja's neck, bro. Niggas always forgiving people. He on the Rain magazine tomorrow. I supported T.O. Yeah, niggas always supporting everybody. But niggas. T.O.'s a clown, tender dick ass. Yeah, we all been a tender dick ass nigga at some point, but damn, this nigga almost 30 still with a tender dick. Tender love, love so tender, holding you close to me. Baby, I surrender. Hey, man, Foursome D killed it on the Iron Man album, though. That was their most famous song. Here I think all alone, toss and turn. Shout out to Staten Island, dog. Well, them and the them they killed Iron Man album on We Are the G.O.Ds. I forgot how that shit go, but hey, Daytona 500 was something serious. Daytona 500 and Winter Wars. That man. That's probably one of the greatest rap verses in history by Capadonna, man. Wu-Tang has some of the greatest verses in history, bro. Cream, both day verses, Triumphant, Inspector Deck verse, and then Winter Wars by Capadonna, His verse, man, dude, he got some of the greatest verses in history. He said Gorilla would be on social media talking about CJ deadbeat. That baby don't look like me. She probably make a song. Oh yeah, nigga, you don't want to take it, man. I'm like, hey, what the nigga said? I just watched In Society last week. I had the Jimmy on extra tight. Hey, I'm about to redo the soundboard. If I get a chance today, I'm gonna redo the soundboard. I'm gonna come with some new shit, bro. I'm gonna put that on there. I had the Jimmy on extra tight. Umar's daughter embarrassed herself on Tommy's side of my show when I saw her. Like, for you to just to go on Tommy's side of my shore as a black woman, that just disqualifies you altogether. As a black person, especially as a black woman. If this one part, man, I hope he ain't wake up this morning too. Yeah, him too. I understand that nigga. Bud should have beat T.O. Probably not in Saudi Arabia, though. He shouldn't put no hands, foot, and toes on him in Saudi Arabia. Invite him to spar and then have some niggas in Omaha jump him up before you get in the gym property. That way you ain't liable. Why didn't John Jones beat up? Hey, John Jones John Jones love white women. He love non-blacks. That's what I understand. I wouldn't say it to his face. Hell no. Hell no. I wouldn't say it to that nigga face, man. Hey, shout out to Amanda in the Cash App. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate that 30 ball. I appreciate the love, Amanda. I ain't gonna say her last name. I don't do that, but Amanda, I appreciate that. I'm glad I seen that before I left. Somebody want to be down here sleeping shit. He mad. I mean, I woke up 3 times in the middle of the night and took him out to walk. 4 in the morning. I get up early though, but this is the weekend. I'm about to watch some movies today. I got some videos for y'all too. I'm watching movies today. I gotta finish watching Invincible. Daredevil was good. Fist is back, so I like Daredevil. Daredevil was good. Invincible. I ain't watched the last episode. And movie wise, I want to watch The Town again, so I'm probably gonna watch The Town again today. That's one of the movies I watched, The Town, and I'll probably find something else to watch too. Maybe something I haven't seen. So yeah, I'm probably watching The Town. The Town is good with Ben Affleck and them niggas in there, man. I'd watch that shit. I ain't seen this in years, but I watched that movie 1,000 times. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. I know niggas like, man, you said, nigga, you wish niggas didn't wake up this morning. So what, nigga? It's a nigga that's wishing you ain't wake up this morning either. You ain't even did nothing to him. Yeah, that old ass nigga Jack. Yeah, fuck Jack, man. What Jack did to you? Jack ain't do nothing to me. I didn't like the way nigga wears Jordan 4s. Yeah, fuck Jack, man. I don't like the way he get all his motherfucking Chevrolet. Fuck that. Like, damn, man. What Jack do to you? Man, I ain't like the way Jack made my cappuccino at Starbucks. Fuck that. It was good though, but I just didn't like the way he put the chino, the milk in there with the espresso and then the coffee. I didn't like the way he put nothing. Fuck that. Fuck that nigga, man. Can't stand Jack. Wasn't that nigga Jack going up the hill with you? Can't stand that nigga. Can't stand a Jack that go up the hill. Man, you know, I had a Jack in the back of my car and it didn't work. That's why I don't like Jack. He'd be like, damn, nigga, what? Yeah, you like, damn, nigga, you don't like Jack because you bought a Jack and it didn't work. Yeah, damn. He said, Jack get all the bitches. No, I don't. Yeah, Jack get all them hoes. I don't get them. Man, y'all let Sam Darnold hit that free agent market, man. I don't know. Minnesota might be 1-15 next year, 1-16 next year. No Sam Darnold, no wins over there. Yeah, no Sam Darnold, no wins. I hope Randy Moss get better too, dude. I heard he was sick and shit, man. I fuck with Randy Moss, real nigga. Yeah. Tell y'all I send this to Glorilla, man. Hell yeah. Y'all send this to Glorilla, man. I pick Glorilla up and hit her like Vin Rains hit Jody Mama and Baby Boy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Any black person going to time and say, yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. IBF so crap. My uncle Holly told me that win, lose, or draw, the IBF will let him keep his rating prior to the fight with Parker. He was ahead of him and they lost and he still, they not sanctioning the FNJabe fight. He coming back May 3rd, the Canelo card date. Hold on. I'm fighting with this dog. He coming back on the Canelo fight Ojabo, but his manager said that they may still have some type of IBF eliminator. No, we got Jettas. Oh, man, he leaving too. God came to me in a dream and said he leaving and he gonna join Shedeur Sanders out there with the Raiders. Yep, I spoke to God the other day. Watch Common Side Effects on HBO. Y'all got HBO Max. I gotta finish watching Game of Thrones. Common Side Effect. Okay. Well, let me get off here. I gotta take this dog out for a walk. Appreciate y'all. It's all comedy. Y'all niggas gonna be, yeah, nigga said nigga died, man. When you just talking shit. He said shit, you're gonna hit it from the back. I'm really gonna say, yeah, ho, I'm my dick gonna go powering down. What happened? You know when you power down your Windows computer and make that song, they go, come on, man. Like, nah, man. Fuck that. Yeah, ho. Like, nah, bitch, nah. Hey, can't be saying that. Say something feminine. Like, you like that, daddy? Say something feminine. Bitch, don't say nothing at all. When you say some shit like that, you gotta choke a bitch then. You gotta choke her while you doing this shit. Like, that bitch won't say shit. Then hit her with, like, what you about to do? Oh, I gotta go to work. You gonna kick me, yo ho? I'm gonna make a song. You wanna say bye? Come on. You wanna say bye, man? You wanna say bye, man? Look at yourself in the camera. You don't like looking at yourself? Nigga, you need a bath. What about your teeth? Let's look at your teeth. Don't you bite me. He wouldn't. He's a good dog. What you think about Teofimo Lopez, brother? What you think? We ain't got Mason no more. Mason was our boxing dog correspondent. I ain't got him no more. This nigga don't watch no sports. This nigga. All right, I'm about to take him out. I appreciate y'all for jumping. I'm gonna put this on the podcast when I get back in the crib. Shout out to KC. Shout out to 913 Boxer and shit, man. He said this how Gorilla told. I'm finna come. Oh, yeah, your shit gonna go from Plankton to SpongeBob. Oh man, your shit gonna go from Plankton to SpongeBob. Plankton to SpongeBob. Shit, sexual turnoffs. I know we all different, but yeah, man. Like sometimes you be like, What that nigga from Philly's Most Wanted say? He said I should remodel walls. He said I should remodel walls the way I knock walls down. Hey, I don't mind how I pursue. Don't take it personal. That's how thugs do. That's like one of the first like production that the Neptunes did for like rappers. I know Nori was one of them. That was one of their first early productions. And he was spitting on that shit though. Philly's Most Wanted was nice. I don't know what happened to them niggas, man. Philly got some of the best rappers ever. Real talk. But let me get up out of here, man. Thumbs the video, share the video. Shout out to Amanda for the donation. Outside of that, join the Patreon. That link's in the description. Instagram, X, the whole nine, man. I gotta go be a slave to my dog. So let me go be a good slave for him. I get the leash. I won't put your jackets on you. I go get your leash. Nigga standing right by the door. I'll get your leash and I'll be a good slave. Come on, say bye. Come on, say bye. Your mama ran away 2 weeks ago. I gotta go find her. Yeah, my dad still had his mom. She ran away. So yeah, he be's a good. I be's a good master and go find your moms. I be's a good master. He's a baby. Good dog, man. I can walk him without the leash, ain't nothing gonna happen. Years of training. But peace, y'all. Yeah. You got me all furry and shit, man.